In order to practice evidence-based management and make decisions using evidence, we need to have a good understanding of some basic statistics. So here we're going to review some basic information about statistics of central tendency and variability. And this is going to apply to your discussion board case question number 1 with Maria, who is considering a job. And in the scenario, they give her the average earnings for someone in the job she's considering. And one thing that we want to remember about the mean or the statistical average is that it can be influenced by outliers. So I have two different groups here, example with two different groups of distributions of SAT scores. So in group 1, we have Angela, Craig, Susan, Mike, Maria. And you can see their scores differ. Angela has the highest score with 1520, Craig the lowest with 1000. And if you calculate out the standard deviation there, it ends up being about 200 points. Now the group on the right, you have John, Keisha, Ramon, Ghazi, Steve. And here the mean for this group is also 1200, but you can see that the variance and the standard deviation is 0. That is, all the scores are the same. So, you know, applied to the case with Maria, if I were Maria, I would want to know more about the distribution. Is everyone earning around the $52,800? Is there someone, a few superstars who are earning a lot while everyone else is earning a smaller amount? Income, housing prices, there are certain things that are often positively skewed, and those outliers can really influence the mean and drag it one way or the other. So in those cases, you might ask for the range, you might ask to see the whole distribution. Another thing you can ask for is the median, which is the middle score in a distribution. Now because it is the middle score, so lining up from high to low or low to high and taking the middle score, it reduces the impact of those outliers that you get on the mean or statistical average. So in this data set, let's say we're talking about commissions or earnings in a sales position, like in the discussion board post. Here you can see that Kate and Jose are earning a lot of money compared to the bottom earners, Suzanne and Ike. And if you look at the median, then the median earnings would be $40,000. The middle score is Nate. But if you were to simply have the mean reported to you, then the high salaries or earnings of Kate and Jose are going to pull that statistical average up quite a bit to $94,500. So another measure of central tendency you might remember is the mode, and this is the most common score in the distribution. So this might be of interest too in Maria's case. Here I have two hypothetical examples. Restaurant 1, so food servers in restaurant 1 and their dollars in tips per hour as compared to restaurant 2. Now when I created the example, I made it such that both of the the mean earnings in tips per hour was the same, $6.57 per hour. But you can see the distribution differs. So the mode score in restaurant 1 would be $4 per hour. That's the most common. And in restaurant 2, it's $7 per hour. Granted, only 2 servers are making that. But the distribution is more condensed or not as spread out in restaurant 2 versus restaurant 1.